You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another exclusive interview with my new good friend, Darris Robbins. Hey, Darris, how are you? You doing good? Absolutely. So Darris is big in music. He's big in making money, ladies. I don't know if he's single or not, but we're gonna get into all this stuff. So Darris, tell us a little bit about yourself. Okay. It's fun at the end of the day. Okay, so I read your bio earlier today. I was going over it again, and you were saying that you were in college, you racked up a lot of debt. Is that why you decided to get into crypto? Or just tell us the beginning stages of how you even got into it. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Uh huh. Uh huh. Behind the mic. Mm-hmm. Okay. So as far as the music, so we're gonna get into the crypto side, but more in the music side of you learning the business part of music. Say there's an artist out right now and they come to you and they're like, I have a budget. I don't know what I need to do. All I know is I go to the studio, I make music, I have a look that I need to go by, but I need you to structure my livelihood, my life. What is the first three things that you would tell an artist that has a budget ready to be serious about their craft?
The first thing I would tell the artist is, do you want this?
Mm,
Because I'm under the philosophy of not wanting it a little, wanting it a lot. It's black and white. It's either you want it or you don't. Because when times get hard, do you still want to do it? If you spend money and it doesn't happen immediately, do you still want it? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's the first thing I ask. And if they say they want this and it's very clear that they want this, I'll say, well, do you have stable income to where you feel comfortable with investing money that is not going to give you an immediate return? And if
Mm-hmm.
they say, well, I got kids or da 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 da, I'll say, well, maybe you should, organize your financial situation first so you won't take it out on me or any of my partners that I work with because it's going to cost you money.
It's gonna cost you.
Because, if we can get over that hurdle, then we can go into okay, these crazy marketing campaign strategies to blow you up. But I first want to make sure that it's something that they want to do and that they can afford to do and that they have the right mindset. Because what happens a lot of times in this industry is you have artists who have money, but they just have that last $1,000, that last
Mm.
$2,000, and they have nothing else.
And they think that thousand is supposed to take them so far. They're like, I gave you a whole $1,000. You're like,
Right, but it was their last $1,000. That's what
yeah,
makes it so much different,
yeah.
in their perspective, because it's like, I give you $1,000, that's bill money, that's da da da. Well, maybe you should wait until it's not bill money, because
Mm,
$1,000 is not going to blow you up. It's going to get you to another level, and it's going to take steps. But we have to be realistic,
yeah.
and that's my main thing, is making sure that the artists I work with are realistic, because we do good business, and we want to make sure that they understand we do good business. We're not here to take advantage of you,
Hmm.
even though this industry is full of that. But I want to make sure they understand what we're doing first before we actually proceed in a campaign. It's
I
very,
love
very
it.
important to me.
And so let me ask you this because I talked to someone. He's in a completely different realm of what he does. He doesn't do radio, media, anything like that. Completely different career path.
Yeah.
And he feels like no matter what your career path is,
Hmm.
social media should be a major part of it. Like the
Yeah.
trends.
Yes. The
Do you think
algorithm.
you agree with that?
Yes, and I also, and that goes back to another point, is when artists, I ask them, do you have a side hustle? Do you have a business? Because I market businesses as well. So I've
Gotcha.
marketed people's, they had, when dog businesses, the dog hustle was kind of popping. Trucking companies, who take their money and put it back in their music career.
Mm,
Um, uh, Mechanics, people who do, tents, barbers, anything that's going to help you create income to feed your music career. We also help with that.
that's
And
smart.
also crypto investing. So
Hmm.
when you spend like $5,000 with us, you automatically get into our crypto education platforms, because we know that, me and you know, not a lot of artists know, but when you first put that money in there, you're not gonna get it back. So
Hmm.
you're not gonna just get marketing. You're gonna get tools to learn how to invest and get business help, and that's what makes us different than a lot of other just marketing companies or a promo page.
Yeah.
It's more holistic.
All right. So you mentioned crypto. The
Yeah.
most I know about crypto is the name.
Right.
When I
Yeah.
say I know nothing, I know you have to be diligent in it and you have to learn it. It's a craft. You make
Hmm.
money, you lose money. Outside of that, I have no clue about crypto. So you
Yeah.
got to break this down from the beginning for me.
Well, I love that we have these new tools in society now that makes it easier to get it. So like Cash App or Zelle is digital money,
Okay.
not money that's physical,
Right.
hand to hand.
Right.
And with Cash App, you have a cash tag, or basically an ID to send the money to. In crypto, we call that a wallet address.
Okay.
So ideally, if you're already sending money digitally with just a click of the button and you have that Cash App tag, well, if you have somebody's wallet address and you can send digital money to them, it's the same process. So
Mm,
when people understand that that's a process, and also too, on Cash App, you can't delete transactions. It's all on a ledger of, you sent money to this person, you sent money to that person, they sent money to you. You can't audit it.
mm-hmm.
As in, not audit it. You can't change it to
Right.
to say something else. So that's the same as crypto.
Okay.
But what that's the system of it. But what the actual cryptocurrency is like the Canadian dollar or the Mexican peso or the US dollar or other currencies that countries use. What cryptocurrency is, basically, we can make our own currencies using digital algorithms,
Mm,
or digital coding. We can make our own currencies with that. So that's why it's so many of them. So when people say, well, what is a Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin was the first
I heard of
cryptocurrency,
Bitcoin. Yeah.
but it's, when you get deeper into it, you can create your own. That's why you have like these meme coins, or like Dogecoin, or like all these other cryptos. Like, what are these things?
Hmm.
It's basically somebody who created a crypto and just gave it a name and just added money to it. And that's pretty much what it is. It's like we're our own kind of mini countries in a sense, and
Okay.
using different currencies.
And so you have your own.
I don't have my own, but I use other currencies to make my money from. So, like, if I know, uh, a crypto is about to launch, I can get on it very, very early.
Okay.
And then I can make, 10, 20x within a couple of hours to a couple of days. And for 10, 20x means if you put like $1,000 in, that's like $10,000, $20,000.
Goodness.
Yeah. I got
What?
proof of that. I got proof of that. I
Wow.
can show you on my Telegram of that happening. And
Now, is this with
yeah.
you spending time learning the system, watching it go up and down? Did you go to some type of class for it? Like, if, like, let's say I wanted to get into that. I know
Hmm.
going in the door, I wouldn't be able to make that kind of money coming straight in.
Yeah, you
Did
could.
it oh, really?
Hmm. I'm about to find. You about to see it live.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
I'm looking for
Meanwhile,
one of my clients right now.
let's see. There was a couple of comments on here. Shout out to Samaj. He has a show here with us on
Hmm.
Thursday nights from 8 to 10. 8 to 10 p.m. I was about to say 7 to 9. 8
Shout
to
out to
10
him.
p.m. He said he needs your contact information. Samaj, I'm gonna give that to you offline, unless you want to give that out.
Yes, Mike Check Global, MIC, and then check, and then global. You know how we say Mike Check, and
Mike
it just
check
put
global.
global, and it's the verified account.
Okay, so that's
So
how you would get in contact.
live, guys,
Live.
live. She's gonna look at this. So I
Let's
have a
see.
Telegram group, and it's 1,500 to join, and I do my quick flips on there. Now I'm gonna show her on live on camera. What did he say on December 27th, Michael?
So Michael said, I've made over 10x more money than the cost of this group. I also have gotten mentorship in the beginning and it's just getting started. Just saying.
So 10 times the cost of the group is $15,000,
Mm.
and that's a white boy
And
saying.
so it's
That's
1,500 to
my
join,
yes,
and then there's a cost monthly, or is that
one
just
time fee.
it? One time fee
Hmm.
just to get in.
Hmm.
And then you mentor, teach
How to do
how
it?
to make money.
And this is another one. And I like to say it's a white dude, so y'all don't think it's just all black business only. That's recent.
Which one?
What he said
Michael.
about Valentine's Day.
I'm 10x on What is Love and 2x on both Valentine's Day and Valentine's Coin.
Right, because there's
Mm.
Valentine meme coins that are coming up right now. About to be Valentine's
Wow.
Day.
So like you said, they
Yes.
create new
Yes.
cryptos and go. So what
Yes.
I'm hearing the money part of it. But what exactly is crypto? Like what is the money doing? Like what is it paying for? What is it?
So
That's the part I'm so unclear on.
right, so that's why I went to like foreign exchange. So let's say we want to go to like what's a country that makes sense. So let's say Philippines, because that's more third world. So
Mhm.
that's the Filipino peso. So we have to use their currency in their country. We can use the dollar because that's the world's currency. But let's say we wanted to exchange it for the Filipino peso.
Okay.
So we have to go to either a U.S. embassy, or we have to go to a foreign exchange, either here or over there, and we say, okay, I got $100. I need to exchange that for, I don't know how many Filipino pesos that would be, but let's just say 10,000, probably about 10,000 Filipino pesos, I think, somewhere
Mhm.
around there. So that's the currency that we would have. So when we do this on a digital level, it's basically saying, um, what's the way to explain that? Matter of fact, before I even explain that, the way to create a currency on the blockchain is you have to have two currencies first, because you have to do what's called you have to create a liquidity pool.
Okay.
So at foreign exchange sites, they have dollars and they have Filipino pesos. So when you exchange $100 for $100 worth, it's almost like when you go to a strip club, they take $10 as the fee
Right.
to make money. So when you do that exchange, the exchange makes money on fees,
Okay.
but they have to
Makes sense.
supply both. They have to provide liquidity for people to trade. So when it comes to cryptocurrencies, you have to provide liquidity to um, a base crypto that you have to create another one, and then from that you can trade in between. So
Okay.
let's say it like this. Um, you've heard the term blockchain.
Yes.
So the blockchain is a street. let's say this is a street right here, or let's say this is a street because there's many blockchains. It's not just one blockchain.
Didn't
So
know
that's what
that.
confuses
Yeah,
people.
had no clue.
So let's say we're on blockchain one. There's specific type of blockchains that you can create other crypto on top of them, which is the base crypto, the base liquidity is, let's say, Ethereum, which is the name of the first blockchain to do this. So you have dollars, aka Ethereum, but you want to create a whole bunch of other currencies. You have to use this blockchain to be able to build on top of it. Like a street where you have a street and you have restaurants built on that particular street,
Hmm.
or an ecosystem, as in the city of Atlanta, would be like the blockchain of the ecosystem, and then we build and create on top of it. So that's the digital technical side, which FYI guys doesn't make you money. That's just what goes on
Mm,
behind the scenes.
gotcha.
So
The
when
prep.
right, so when he says like Valentine's Day coin, we're not thinking about technical. That's more so like um let's say these microphones that we use. We may not know how to build one, these cameras, but we know how to use them to create money
Hmm.
and build things on. So the same
Right.
thing with crypto and blockchain is you can focus on the technical aspect to learn all of the what's going on behind the scenes, which I do talk about, but I want to gear it towards, okay, now that you know that, let's talk about how to make money from it.
I love it. I love
Similarly,
your teaching style because you're like
yeah, it's
breaking it
very
down in a
practical.
language that I can understand,
Yeah,
other than using. Because when you talk to people that are into cryptocurrency, they use the terminology within. So if you're not a
yeah.
part of that world, you're like lost. Like, what are you talking about?
And the beautiful thing about it is like I come from a music background. You have music theory, and then you have people who don't know how to read music.
Hmm.
And people that are in the world of music theory, they try to discourage people who are maybe those church musicians who may not know how to read music.
Hmm.
But it comes from the soul, it comes from the heart, it comes from, you know, us as a people, it comes from our spirit that we just make music and then other people theorize it. So for practical use, you don't have to know all the technical things, because when I was in school, they were teaching that, you know, you have to know music theory to be a music producer. Whereas, like,
Mm,
it can help in certain aspects, but it's more so a whole bunch of other stuff
right.
that has nothing to do with music theory to be a successful producer or even a vocalist, because there's a lot of people that don't even use those techniques. They have the engineer it for them.
Hmm.
So I just take that approach into everything. It's like, yes, you could be technical, but what are we solving for? We want to make more money. So I don't want to be. It's kind of like the conscious people. Like, I got a lot of conscious folks, because I grew up like that.
Uh huh.
And it's like we talking about space and we talking about the stars and we talking about this, that, and the third. But are you making money from the
Are you making
science?
money
Is
from
it
it?
practical, or is
Yeah.
it just I'm deep? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, I'm deeper than you. And then that was a debate. And it's just like we still on the bottom. So
We
um
still on planet Earth.
yeah, like we
Mhm.
use what we, you know, what we're studying for practical use, to not just grandstand to be smart.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what some of these people are saying. Let me scroll up a little bit. Oh, don't be promoting right now, people.
Yeah.
What can an artist do to prepare to work with you who may
Mm.
not have the money but have the drive and the mindset to get there?
Common question. What can you do? Um, you have to look at it like this. Do you want it? You have to go into your desire, because I started Mike Check Global at 21 with $100,000 in student loan debt. So that's a lot against me to even try to do something. A lot of people told me that was a bad idea. A lot of people told me that I should just you know, just find somewhere to get a job and just start there or whatnot.
Ooh.
But I didn't want to do that. So it was like, well, since I don't want to do that and I want to do this, I have to be smart and intentional. So if you say that you don't have money, change that to say, how can I get money to do what I want to do?
Mm.
Because what I want to do is bigger than my problems, bigger than the obstacle in front of me. So if you want this and you know money is an issue, how can you solve for that issue? Either you fix your credit to get a loan, either you cut back on things you've been paying for, you get a side hustle, you get another job, you work with other artists and y'all pull y'all money together. You work with a producer who believes in you that can pull y'all money together and he produced all your music. It's so many things you can do if you want it.
Yeah.
But if you are saying that you want it, but you're doing things that will create the situation where it doesn't happen, then just change that, you know.
Yeah.
So that's all I tell them. Just change the mindset.
Yeah, the vocabulary too. So I think too, what you
Yeah.
said, to piggyback on what you said, is to stay within the realm of what you're trying to do too.
Yeah.
Because some people veer completely off. Like some people just feel like, oh, I got to go get a job. Okay, get a job that's like gearing around what it is that you're doing versus something that's going to
Work
take you
at a
completely
studio
away. I've done that
or something.
before. So
Yeah.
last year I was like, let me go get a job because I needed extra stuff for here. And then I was at that job from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And she would call and be like, you know, I need this or I need that. And I'm like, I got to wait to call you when I go on break. So I started thinking about it like, you're putting way too much energy into something that has absolutely nothing to do with your brand.
Yeah.
And you got a whole business on this side,
Mhm.
but you're helping this company make more money.
Mhm.
So just find things within the realm of what you're doing. Like you
Yes.
said,
Absolutely.
one thing you really said that was really, really smart that I like is to collab with a producer that will help you with your music, because that chops that budget all the way.
Yep.
Just to deal with people within the realm of what you're doing.
Yes.
Stay afloat.
I was an artist before,
Mhm.
so I did everything. Like I wanted my music to pay all my bills. I was a producer. I was a musician. I went to college for it.
Mhm.
So when I started rapping and I was performing, I did like 60 shows, 60 some shows in a year when I came back from college, because I didn't have money to do pay for radio. So I was like, the only way for me to get out there is to go to shows and
Mhm.
perform. So I would perform and I would just be out like every day trying to just walk around and promote myself,
Yeah.
and so people can see my face, be a walking billboard essentially. And you know, from there it just transitioned into you know, selling t-shirts and just like doing everything I could
Yeah.
to get out there, and collaborating and meeting people is also wealth building too, you know, because somebody may give you an idea to do something that can make you money, that can help you pay for things later on, you
Yeah.
know. So there's things you can do, man. You know, don't be discouraged about the money.
It'll come.
Yeah, it'll come.
You build the brand, build your work history. Money is gonna always come. Money's gonna
Yes.
come. Money's gonna go. Because
Yes.
I always say this too. Recently, I've been saying to myself, if I was ever to be able to document every single cent that I have ever made in my lifetime from 18 to 42,
Mm-hmm.
I've been a billion. I mean, not a billion. I've been a millionaire.
You 42?
Yeah, I'm about to be 43 next month.
Oh my gosh, girl! I thought you was around my age. I'm like, I'm 32. Like,
So I'm like, there's so many people, and not just me.
y'all gotta come
You,
correct.
anybody out there, have been a millionaire
Right.
already.
Yes.
So just thinking about the money that you spend on certain things, you have the money. It's just how you spending it, how you're actually going about making it.
Yes. Because
You
a lot of
have
people,
it.
I'm,
You've spent
he's
it.
probably on here listening to what you smoking and what you eating. That you
Ooh,
you
child,
adjust
talking to
that.
me with the eating.
You adjust that, you gonna magically find $500 in a month.
You want to fight? You trying to fight me? That's what you trying to do.
So if you go
I
out
eat
to
all
eat,
my money.
so you go out to eat, and the female artist, y'all can be smart. Y'all can just go on dates and have him pay for.
That's the problem. I'm not going on dates, so I'm having to find out how expensive I am. So yeah.
So now you know how we
Now I
feel.
know how y'all feel. Like I don't even want. I said this on a podcast, but not a podcast, but a panel before. And I know I'm venturing off a little bit, but I literally was like, I don't even want to take myself out on a date.
That is funny.
So I had to start thinking, okay, when you get in a relationship in the future,
Right.
think about these moments and the things that you were requesting from somebody else that you don't even want to do for yourself. But
Y'all better
I do
listen to
certain things because I don't want somebody, and goes back to music or anything that any realm of work that you're wanting to do. if you're able to do it and afford it for yourself, and you would do
Yeah.
it for you,
Hmm.
then other people will respect it too.
Right.
So if I can take myself to a restaurant where my food is $50 before tax and any other appetizer and
Tips
drinks
and
that
all
I
that.
want,
Yeah.
then
Right.
don't trip when I want to go there, because I'll go there by myself.
Right. Right.
If you're in the music industry, if you're willing to put money behind your brand,
Hmm.
then somebody might be able to help you. If you're
Yeah.
going in the mindset of I can't afford this, or I don't want to do this, or I want to do that, and you're not putting money into yourself, what would make somebody else want to put money into you?
And I find a lot of people either they believe in God or they believe in the universe or they believe in law of attraction or whatever they believe in. If you believe that, then you should know that, okay, if I'm sowing seeds, then I will reap that. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
not sowing a seed, the mustard seed size, which could be $5 a day, it could
Mm-hmm.
be no Starbucks, it could be just
Yeah.
$1 a day, literally, if you get paid in cash or whatever. Like, it's little bitty things that you can do to just magnify your situation.
Absolutely.
And it's just like, I just encourage people to just do it. Like, the fear aspect is going to be there, but it's about overcoming that, because once you overcome it, you're gonna calcify, not calcify, but you're gonna harden your mind for more challenges as life goes on along.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna make you remember that, okay, I overcame that, so this obstacle I can get over that. But if you keep avoiding obstacles, you're not getting stronger by
Mm-hmm.
just, oh
Exactly.
man, this happening, oh man, I'm just. So it's like, you got to overcome something to get that real confidence.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, I talk so confident and so bold because I know what I did was very difficult
Mm-hmm.
already. So it's like, the stuff I've dealt with and I'm dealing with is just like, it's just another day,
Yeah.
you know.
And I'm big on, and I'll say this a million times. If you know KELZ and you have a conversation about business, I'm always going to say people buy into people, not necessarily the products and services.
Yeah.
So if I'm an artist and I just got one song that I'm trying to push, I'm going to collaborate with other artists
Yeah.
or just anybody. Like, I'm walking down the street and I'm going to get somebody to sing the hook of my song, and that's what I'm going to post on social
Man,
media.
I've told
And it
artists to
just
do that
keep
so many
growing, just keep growing.
times.
Like, one song, chop up this verse,
You better
chop
listen
up
to
this
her.
hook, chop up this part,
She's
to
right.
where people are sick of seeing, or
She's right.
yeah.
She's
So
right.
I do this thing right now and it's growing, and I keep doing it over and over because it worked. I literally stand right out here in this hallway. I walk up and down slow motion, and people are like attracting to that. I don't do it because I want you to see me. It's that hits logo. I want
Right.
you to get sick of seeing that hits logo. I don't want you to get sick of it, but I want you to
Yeah.
be like, oh, I know where she's at.
Familiar.
Be
Yeah.
familiar with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
And
I
it's
like my little
free.
outfit, but
It don't cost no
exactly, it takes
money.
me 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And I
Yeah.
post it, and it's like 20 seconds. And I
Yeah.
do it every time I'm here. I do it. I have like a different outfit on. I walk up, walk back down, and I might say something on the video, or I'll play a song that's like into what my caption is going to be.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, until I'm having my show full time back again, when you
You being
see me,
intentional. You
you're
doing what
gonna
you, yeah.
you're gonna think of Hits 92.3.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
literally, just little simple small things that you can do,
Yes.
that if you don't have the money, if you build, like you said, build the collaboration, but you got to be intentional. You got to
Yeah.
be outside. You got to
Yes.
build your name and yourself. So people,
And good personality.
exactly,
Gotta be a
people buy
nice
into
person.
people,
Can't be
not
an
products and
asshole.
services. Exactly. Exactly. So if you're an artist out there and you have one song, just feature like everything you do. I don't care if it's like you getting dressed for the day. Have that song playing in the background.
Yep.
You going out to eat. Whatever
Right.
you whatever
Yeah,
you're
man.
doing, have people get sick and tired of that song. So every time they associate you, they're gonna associate you with that song.
It's branding. Which
Brandon.
is another point. That's why I tell artists to stop releasing so many songs if you don't
Hmm.
have the budget, because you have to campaign a song. So if it's not the song that and artists be like, well, what song should I put out there? I was like, the one that gives you chills or gives the people
Mm.
around you chills. If people getting chills and there's maybe two or three of them, okay, work with those three, but do it one at a time.
One at a time.
3 months, you go balls to the wall. Like, do everything that you just said.
Hmm.
Campaign it, market, get marketing with us, and we'll basically say some of the things that she just said. And even get a T-shirt, wear the same T-shirt, wear it
Yes.
inside out, whatever you got to do. Make it
Exactly.
into a scarf. Just different things that you have to. I tell artists that you're creative, so use that creativity outside of just music.
Yes, you have to.
because you have a gift of creativity, but there's not just in the booth.
Hmm.
Use it around the board, so yeah.
And I'll say that too, as far as building yourself and building your brand. Like I made a video, again, 20-second video saying we were looking for shows, producers, and interns. We've been posting for a while that we were looking for all of
Hmm.
this stuff.
Hmm.
And I think because I'm outside all of the time, and one, it was a video and not a flyer or it was just in the caption.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We are like overwhelmed with the amount of people that want shows, the amount of
Uh-huh.
people that want to be a producer or intern. It was shared almost a thousand times within two
Wow.
days. So I was like, dang. But that goes to show being outside makes a
Hmm.
difference.
Yeah.
Like when people start to follow you, and I told her this at the beginning of 2024. I was like, I'm gonna focus on building my name back out because back in the day, 2016 through 2019, I had Atlanta on lock. You
Hmm.
knew who KELZ was. But then I went more in the background 2019 when I opened the radio station. So last year I was like, I'm gonna go back outside, which I like, but I don't like. I like being in the house. I like
Yeah.
being behind the scenes,
Yeah.
but sometimes I have to be in the forefront.
Hmm.
And I'm hosting all these different places. I literally host 7 days a week.
Hmm.
So last year, like in Douglasville alone, you'll know who I am. You'll come to my different events, the different restaurants that I work at. I'm really cool with all of the owners of all the
Hmm.
establishments. And so this year, my focus is channeling everything I did for Who is KELZ to Hits 92.3. Literally the same formula. I'm just
Yeah.
going to transfer it over to the radio station.
Right.
And it takes us being outside. We
Yeah.
can stay in here and do a show a million times.
You can
We
definitely
still
take this
got the
outside.
same. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to get the same people watching
Hmm.
unless you're outside and you're learning and meeting new people.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I just feel like, again, people buy into people, not
Yes.
necessarily products and services.
Yeah. So being outside, even doing them impromptu like interviews, just out and about
Mm-hmm.
with the T-shirt, with the microphone, with the brand on it. It's so I do it with a hat. So many
Yes.
things. So it's like
So many
just
things.
do it.
Yeah. So if people wanted to get into your business with cryptocurrency, what do they need to do?
So you can shoot me a DM on Mike Check Global. That's MIC CHECK and then global, and either write the word crypto or marketing, because we do market businesses as well. If you have a side hustle or a business or whatever, or music, so you can say music marketing as one word. You can say business marketing, or you can say crypto, and I'll give you guys information to do that.
I love it. And
Yes.
he really showed proof.
Yeah,
So he
yeah,
ain't just in here
immediately.
just talking. Folks
Yeah,
be in here talking. And
yeah, they
you'd be
do.
like, I need such and such. And I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta wait till Friday. I thought
Yeah.
you said you made
I got a
XYZ and you can't
whole
even
I got a whole video. When people say they interested, I'm like, cool. Let me send you a whole video
uh-huh.
of how much I got a 22-year-old that makes 62,000,
Woo. Jeez.
and I got proof from my Telegram
And
group.
he got proof.
I'll be like, well, watch this video. It's about 2-3 minutes, and it's just you're gonna be sick and tired of seeing success stories. So you might want to become one yourself.
I love it.
Yeah.
So tell them one more time where to find you at.
Mike Check Global. So that's MIC. That's Mike, and then Check, and then Global. And people call me Mike too, because
Of the name.
this is the name. Yeah.
Forget Darris. It's just gonna be Mike.
And the crypto group name is Soundworthy Investments Group, but I'm going to change that to something else because I want to brand it to something else that has like one word soon.
Okay.
So just let people know I do have a name for it, but I'm gonna launch it in a different name soon.
Nice. All right. And then your social media.
Is Darris Robbins. So DARRISROBINS.
All right.
That's my Facebook. That's my Instagram. All that jazz.
Good. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
You
you.
filled me in with a lot of information because when
Yeah.
he first initially was like crypto, and I was like, well, I got a business show that I can take you on. He was like, don't you talk business too? And then he said, I can't remember what you said, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this interview.
Yeah.
Because when I hear crypto, I'm like, I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah. You definitely.
It sounds like it's a lot
Yeah.
of time that's gonna take to invest to learn about it.
That's why I have to structure the name, because I want the name to be intentional to where when you hear the name of whatever it's gonna be, you're gonna know it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be it's learning. It's gonna be crypto, and it's gonna be fast. It's going to deal with quick flips like real estate.
I love it. And
Yeah.
if you were listening to this interview, his teaching style, like you break
Yeah.
it down in a way that
Yeah.
people who are literate to crypto world
Mhm.
can understand.
Because if I tell people start with like $500.
Mm-hmm.
$500 you can flip that. I have people who started with 10, 20,000, and they up six figures. But it's just about really numbers, managing emotion, and knowing which projects to get into. So
Okay.
it's a recipe for all of that.
Nice.
And I show that when I say, you're interested, okay, watch that video.
Watch that video and
I'm
then
gonna
talk
break
to
it
me.
down, and then holler at me after
Then
that.
holler at me after that.
It's gonna answer all your questions.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming in
Thank
and
you as
talking with
well.
us.
I'll be back.
Of course, because
Yeah.
I think I need you to come like once a week and just break down different
Hey,
segments
let's
of
make it
that.
happen.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. All right. So this is your girl KELZ with the Lick Show on Hits 92.3, and we will be out. Make sure y'all tune in to All Hustle No Fear every day from 8 to 10 a.m. That is the flagship show at Hits 92.3. Y'all have a good day. Peace. Tonight we had Samaj on here. I'm so sorry. We got Samaj Just the Music Show, and he is on from 8 to 10 p.m. Make sure you check into that, Darris, and then you'll see how his show is structured, get to know who he is as a person, and possibly we'll see. You got to come to some of the things that he has going on, Samaj. You got to start showing up. Tell him. Start showing up.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we got this evening. Harold's. Why? Oh my gosh, I am tripping. So, what's today? It's Monday. It's not even Thursday.
That was
I'm
pretty
all
much
messed up.
The Super Bowl threw me off.
I am all messed up. I didn't even feel like today was Monday. Today was Thursday to me.
Right.
Tonight is not Samaj's show. Tonight is Harold's Bar and Grill. We do a live talk show from 7 to 9 p.m. So the questions that we and I'm not even wearing red, so now I got to go home and change. So look, if you are available this evening from 7 to 9 p.m., we will be at Harold's Bar and Grill, which is right here in the Camp Creek Marketplace. We do a live show with Hits the Connect at Hits 92.3. And the topics tonight is for men and women. So the first question, and I'm going to say this first before I say it, women cannot interfere. They cannot have their opinions. They just have to listen. And you cannot come up to the mic. You cannot debate what the person is saying. You just have to listen because we're getting to learn each other as Black men and women.
I might need to come to that.
The questions are for the men. Men, Black men, what do you want Black women to learn and understand about Black men?
Yeah, I'm coming.
And that's across the board. It's not just relationship. It could be how men operate. As they say, women are emotional, men are logical. It doesn't even have to be in a marriage or a relationship realm, but it can be. Same thing. When it's time for the women, the men cannot interject. He's shaking his head right now. The men cannot interject. Women get to ask the question. Black men, what do you wish Black men would understand and learn about the Black woman? Same thing. It could be about us being a woman as a whole, being a mother, being a wife, being a business partner, or running a business. Cannot interject. You cannot make any size. You can make size. You can shake your head like Darris is doing right now.
Yeah.
So we would love for you to wear red. You don't have to, and we're just doing that simply because it's the week of Valentine's. Bring a date. Maybe somebody you've been with for a while and y'all have had these conversations. If it's a first date, you probably don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because y'all might be arguing before the night is over. Or it might weed that person out. So yeah, actually, if you have a first date, somebody you want to take out, bring them tonight so y'all can learn about each other. This is going to be y'all therapy session. Y'all very first therapy.
He ain't going to get none.
And he might get some. You never know. So tonight, let me see. I'm about to pull up this address while I'm on right now. Hold on. Because I'm going to give y'all the address. So there is no reason. It's right there. What happened? Oh. Okay. 3755 Carmia Drive in that Suite 430, Atlanta, Georgia. So 3755 Carmia, Carmia Drive in that Suite 430. It's literally right next to Massage Envy. If you know where the old movie theater is, that movie theater still open? Oh, the movie theater on Camp Creek is literally adjacent to that in the next plaza over. So across the street from it. Yeah, make sure y'all come out. Wear your red. Bring your I want you to bring your first date. Bring a
Sexy
date.
red.
You can bring your homegirls. You can come with your homeboys, but it is a lovers week, so we prefer you to wear red. And it would be nice if you brought a date. Come with your answers, but you got to wait until after. So we have the show going first, and then we open the floor up to questions and answers. And this show is hosted by Alex and Samaj. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all come out tonight. I can't believe I was thinking today was Thursday. So anywho, make sure y'all follow the radio station at Hits 92.3, and you can find me on all social media platforms at The Real Who Is KELZ. Now we out. Peace. Today was Thursday.
Say, Sterling, you see they gonna hate you, understand me? I'm backstage at a show, and this nigga, he mad than the motherfucker. Motherfucker went on before we did. He on the phone talking to his girl. I was like, hey, goddamn, that nigga, man. Matter of fact, bro, he did some shit like that. He said some shit like that.
Some nigga named him. Some nigga named him. Jay came out the blue. Jay came out the blue. Nigga stole our show. Stole our show. Now what we gonna do? Now what we gonna do?
Shit, nigga, let's jump.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. You don't wanna do that, fo. He the one that brought out a hoe. Plus the team too deep. Too deep anyway. That two-eyed tried. They'll have a field day. Some nigga named him. Jay came out the blue. Nigga stole our show. Now what we gonna do? Goddamn.
Sky people chief, come in peace, bang, who shot ya? The one that told your mama, oh, it's cool, I'm a doctor. The one that told your brother, hell, let's pray with your papa. The one that told your sister, come here, girl, and I got ya. Then pop the white niggas off the scene of your whole family just cheering for me. Then show up at your bay house, girl, gon' taste these cheering for me. Can I get a ticket to your show? Will it? Hell no, but you can get a ticket to this dick, though. She like, babe, I really wanna hear Will flow. I forgot how a real nigga spit, though. Dear world, what happened to your incredible nigga? Incredible nigga used to be credible nigga. The credible nigga turning an edible nigga. He was a settable nigga, now he a vegetable nigga. He brain dead, nigga lost like fuck. Ain't know what to do when they heard Johnny 5 for the first time. Little nigga can't see me on this dope shit. Ask Pharrell and Robert, think about these blurred lines. Ask Kipper to your every day, why niggas hate? And Kipper look a nigga dead in the face. Say some real shit like they hate what they can't shake. What you get for being great, you had it coming from the gate. You can take it like a hoe, take it like a bitch, or show these niggas you ain't the one to be fucking with. I said cool, so it's killing with the flow. I sang to your chick, text to the birds, now she singing on my dick. Ain't no need of being mad. What your ass need to do is be ready. How the woman skitty pants as the fans beat the bullets in the room. Rock and roll's coming soon. This nigga named Hen. I just came out the blue, yeah. I just stole your show, yeah. So tell me what you gon' do.
Now what we gonna do?
Oh, you say you gon' jump me? Wait, hold up.
Wait, hold up.
You don't wanna do that, folks?
He the one that brought out a hoe.
Yeah. Plug my team too deep.
Plus the team too deep.
Too deep anyway. That two-eyed tribe. They'll have a field day. This nigga named him. I just came out the blue. I just stole your show. Shit, what you gon' do?
Goddamn.
I'll wait. Yeah. I ain't gon' worry my mind. Nigga wouldn't even do it for the vine. Goddamn.